Do you like Naruto? It's a simple yes or no question that a lot of people can answer. Like for instance, the Naruto series is easily one of my top 5 anime series of all time. And yes, that does include Boruto, even though the fillers can be unbearable sometimes. But with that being said, the Naruto series itself has a vast amount of characters in its anime, and with most of those characters come some crazy in-depth backstories. Like for example, my man Kakashi Hatake. This man went through so much pain in his early years, but managed to push through all of the tragedies, and found something like a family with his students and peers, and also became the 6th Hokage. Now, the reason I mentioned Kakashi is that there's still a lot that isn't known about him. Like, who was his mother? How long did it take him to learn the Rasengan? Or, when is he gonna get a piercing? Oh, wait, I forgot, because Pain already gave him one. So, anyways, some of the biggest questions that a lot of us are curious about, including myself, isn't only about Kakashi himself, but about somebody that was close to Kakashi. And that man was his father, the White Fang of the Hidden Leaf Village, Sakumo Hatake. But before we talk any further, I'd like to say, hello YouTube, my name is Lordagon1, and welcome to my first video in a series about creating famous characters in Naruto to Boruto, Shinobi Striker. And with these characters, it doesn't matter what they're from or what they look like, but I do have some rules about this. Number 1, if there is enough items in the game to make my CaC look almost like a famous character, then I will try to make that character. Number 2, if there is a combination of jutsus I can use to make my CaC be as close as possible to the famous character, then I will use them no matter if they are meta or not. With that being said, the title of this series is called... To be honest, I don't have a title for this series yet, because I'm still working on it. Okay, now that I've got that settled, I'm going to continue on with this discussion. So, one of the biggest asked questions in the Naruto anime is what jutsus did Sakumo use? Now, we do know that he used a short sword that was called White Light Chakra Saber, and he used Kenjutsu with it. Kenjutsu literally meaning sword technique. But that's it of what we know about his jutsus and fighting styles. Now, in the anime, they do say that during his lifetime, he held fame that was said to overshadow even that of the 3 legendary Sannin. You know, these 3. Plus the 4th Hokage, aka Naruto's dad, aka Minato Namikaze, praised his talents in the ninja arts. So, that's saying a lot about Kakashi's daddy. But we the audience never really got to see him in battle, so nobody knows how he fought besides Masashi Kishimoto himself. Which, in the future, I hope they do something with him. With that being said, I wanted to get into a fan theory I've been thinking of, and that is, will Lightning Burger ever come out with a ramen burger? Oh wait, whoops, wrong script. What I really wanted to theorize is what kind of jutsus and fighting style did Sakumo use that we don't already know he can do or even have. Now, this might not come as a surprise, but I think he would have the lightning style release chakra, because Kakashi has it too. Now, don't get me wrong, I did think about it because what if he used his lightning style differently than Kakashi? Just like how some of the ninja from the Hidden Cloud Village do, but even a little different. Like for an example, the 4th Raikage uses a lightning cloak that increases his strength, speed, defense, and his reaction time. Like he was able to dodge Sasuke's Amaterasu in less than a second before it could hit him. And before that happened, he was able to dodge Jugo's Curse Mark Cannon's blast at point blank. So basically what I'm getting at is, what if Sakumo used a lightning cloak that is similar to the 4th Raikage's, but only increases his speed and reaction time. But he also channels that lightning chakra into his saber as well. I mean, it could explain why a lot of the Shinobi Road feared him, and also why Minato praised him. Like, look at Minato. He learned the Flying Raijin Jutsu, which made him the fastest shinobi alive at his time. And even the 2nd Hokage, Tobirama Senju, the creator of it, even said, "You're better at teleporting than I am." So, what I'm saying is, what if Minato was not only praising his skills, but also his speed? Now, going back to the lightning cloak theory, what if Sakumo dropped the defensive properties and focused more on being faster? Because some say that in a battle, the first one to strike is the first one to win, which is true most of the time. With this theory done, let's move on to the next theory. Now, with the final theory of what kind of jutsus he used, I gotta say he might also use Earth Release Chakra. Now, part of this theory is based on how near the beginning of the Naruto anime, Kakashi used Earth-style head under jutsu on Sasuke during the survival exercise. And the rest is based on information about the Hatake clan, which, for what I gathered, it says that the Hatake clan means farmland, and perhaps true to that name, their clan symbol resembles a sectioned out farmland. So by that info, I speculate that their clan uses a lot of Earth-style jutsus. Now, I don't know how much of this could be true, because the only members that we know of is Kakashi and his late father Sakumo. With those theories laid to rest, I'm going to get into the build. The outfit I used is the basic Hidden Leaf uniform that you get from the beginning of the game, because I felt it was the closest I could get to his outfit, which his outfit is a personalized version of it. I would use Kakashi's outfit, but everybody would have just thought I was doing another Kakashi CaC build. With that being said, I'm going to get into the skills I used on the pieces of clothing I used. Now, on the top piece, I used lightning speed for that boost in close range attack speed. I love that. Now, for the bottom, I used in a flash. It boosts my movement speed, which you have to be quick sometimes. And then I used renewed focus, which makes it easier for me to break my opponent's guards with close range attacks. Naturally, we are going to start off with the range type, just because they already have a replica of his weapon in the game. So, with thinking of how his fighting style could have been, I came up with a couple of jutsu combinations that work well together. Okay, this won't be a surprise for some of you, but this build is based around some of Kakashi's jutsus that are in the game, like Chidori or Lightning Blade. The reason because is I really like these jutsus not only for the damage they do, but also for the movement they give. Like, they make good abilities to quickly get you to point A to point B quite literally, in base battle or in the other game modes. Now, with either Chidori or Onyx Chidori, you can pair either one with Lightning Shuriken Net. Now, I know that this is one of many meta combos for range type, but it is good to use. Or you could use what I like to use, and that is Chidori, either the regular one or the Onyx. And Fire Style, Hiden, and Ash Jutsu. Now, I know it's a fire style jutsu, but let's pretend it's an earth style jutsu just for the sake of the build, because it's really good. The reason why I like it is because just like Chidori, there's so many things you can do with it, like dodge enemy attacks,
Holy shnikes.
or it can be used to stun people to leave them wide open, especially against people holding block on base battle or flag battle. Also, I really like how when you go underground with this jutsu, it removes status effects, like burning from Amaterasu or fireball jutsu, and poison from snake thrust. Also, I really like how I can use this jutsu to get away from a group of 4 people, because nobody likes to be on the opposite end of a beatdown.
Run.
Now, with the final jutsu combo, you could use is, again, Chidori, but with Onyx Chidori. I like using this combo in flag battle and combat battle because it's really good having two movement jutsus like these on your bar. And for the secret technique I used with the range build is Tandem Paper Bomb. This secret technique is one of my favorites to use while I'm on a range type because of how it is. So you place a paper bomb down anywhere your character is, and when an enemy comes close to it, it will activate, causing a massive chain reaction that will take out a lot of people. Now, if you don't want to use this secret technique, you can use Kirin. Now, like I stated before, I don't know the full extent of what Sakumo could do, but I thought this was a good secret technique that almost follows one of my theories if you didn't want to use Tandem Paper Bomb. Okay, with that being said, moving on to the attack type. So, the jutsus I like using the most together with attack types are Lightning Blade and Lightning Style Lariat. The thing with Lariat is that it makes you immune to getting flinched, so it's really good to use either to propel yourself forward without worrying about you getting stopped, and good for opening a fight with. And I like to follow up Lightning Blade after Lariat, or vice versa, because some people don't expect it at first. And just like Chidori with range types, Lightning Blade and Lariat is good movement jutsus. Now, with the attack type, I do have other jutsus I like to use with Lightning Blade or Lariat that follow the rules I made with the build, like Teleportation Jutsu, Leaf Rising Wind, and Leaf Flash. Now, with the final thing we talk about with the attack type builds are the secret techniques I used, starting out with Lightning Style Chakra mode. So with this secret technique, I like how it boosts my close range attack speed, movement speed, defense power, immunity from certain attacks, and refreshes the amount of ninjutsu I can use. But the drawbacks for this secret technique make it one of the less used jutsus in the game. Because yes, you have immunity to getting flinched by certain attacks, but you still take damage. And it only refreshes your ninjutsu when you activate it, so don't expect to spam your jutsus while you have this on. Also, I don't think the boost it gives you for close range attack, speed, and movement speed stack on top of the ones already on the top and bottom pieces for clothing that I use. Now, you could replace this jutsu with either 7 Heavenly Breaths or 8 Inner Gates, Gate of Limits, because I feel like these are better secret techniques than this one. And the second secret technique I used was Rasen Flash Super Circle Dance Howl Stage 3. God, I hate when Minato names a jutsu because it's a mouthful. Anyways, the reason why I use this jutsu is because it kind of follows the theory on Sakumo being faster than the 4th Hokage and 4th Raikages. Plus, it's kind of OP when you actually hit someone with it. So that's pretty much it for the builds I came up with for Sakumo Hatake. One of the reasons why I came up with these builds is because I felt like there isn't that much out there about Sakumo Hatake. Like, he is such a good character, and for Masashi Kishimoto not to use him in the Naruto Shippuden anime around the time of the 4th Great Ninja War as a Rebirth puppet is such a letdown. And also, a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, from when this video was released, they gave us Kakashi's outfit, and I wanted to do something different from what other YouTubers were gonna do with the outfit. But ultimately, I didn't use it, so I figured I might as well do something based around Kakashi, and that's where the idea for this video came from. Well, anyways, with the end of the video drawn near, I'd like to thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for when I drop my next video of Shinobi Striker. If there were any characters that you thought of that they could have had more of in the anime of the Naruto series that you would like for me to do a couple builds with, just comment down below and I will try and figure out if I could make a couple good builds with the ideas. Also, I have a Twitter, so if you would like to contact me, you can find me at LordOrgan1. Or, don't do anything I just said and be a rebel and tell me to go frack myself. LordOrgan1, logging out. You know what? I wonder if for the reason Kakashi likes the Makeout series is because maybe his dad used to read similar books. Nah, Kakashi needs to find a woman. Oh snap, my mic's on.